everybody, welcome back to the shack. I'm your host, Joe. I know I'm way behind on this, and it's just how life is, but the box is sealed. Just wanted to make sure everybody knows that the box is sealed. And like I said, I'm super way behind, but life happens, and not much we can do about that. But I wanted to get to this. I've been wanting to get to this for a while, but between no layout and other things in life, surgeries and whatnot, just haven't been able to get to it. So I want to make sure everybody can see everything okay. Some candy in the box. Okay. And there we are. Yeah. To say I'm behind is kind of sad. But like I said, that's how life happens sometimes. There's a product manual. I didn't get the DCC ready version. I did not get the DCC version with the ESU. I just absolutely hate ESU decoders, having to use them. I don't think that you should have to buy another product to use another product, programming and whatnot. But so I refuse to use any ESU decoders. Although I do love smoke, my steam engines, but and also it's a price difference. Sometimes, it can come down to price, but there's that. So I do plan on putting in traction tires and tool with another set of drivers. Cool. I know there were been quite a few people that have had issues with their Class J. I pray I'm not the one, because it's been over a year, so it is what it is. That's all I can say. So there's that. So like I said, I will be installing a Lunami steam. That's what I'm going for. So let's get this out of the package. I apologize in advance for any background noise that you hear. Unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do about that. So, but she's got some weight to her. I have a scale. I'll get the scale out and weigh her. I'm not going to go a lot over on the detail side of things. Pretty much most everybody knows by now. So, yeah. Oh crap! What is that? looks like a screw for a rod. We'll have to see what happens with that. There's the tinder. Tinder's got quite a bit of weight to it too. So I'm actually surprised at the weight of the tinder. I wasn't expecting it to be that much. Let me take a quick look at this to make sure this, I don't know if this is extra or it fell out or what, I don't know. Not seeing. Not seeing anything missing. So that is a plus. I have to assume, and I hate to use that, that is extra. I don't know. It's a little crank rod pin. Not sure if you can tell. Kind of hard to get it on camera. Let me try with these pliers. But it's a crank rod pin. And yeah. So we'll see what's happening there. I gotta take the tinder apart to get to the electronics. I'm gonna pause the video and I'll be right back. Alright, screws are out. I took off a couple of extra, but that's okay. I'd rather be safe than to be sorry. Here's let's see if I can get some light. There's the board. Like that. Let's see. So there's that. So I'm going to take the shell off the engine and see what happens. Be right back. Alright folks, I did get the instructions out. I'm going to bring you along with me on this because this is going to be a learning curve for everybody. So I'm going learning as I go. So this is a brand new model, not even fired up yet, so okay, got those, figure two, with the last screw removed, the boiler cap will be free. Once the cap screws are removed, one additional screw at the front of the model, just ahead of the lead truck. Okay. There's that. The boiler cap will be free to lift off the chassis bottom of the locomotive. There are wires between the blah blah blah. Okay. So it should pop pop off. Okay, there we go. Alright, easy breezy. Okay, this here is the dummy board. 2110. Okay, that's removed. Okay. 21 pin blue nami. Going in. And when I set this up for power, I'm going to pause the video while I set up JMRI real quick and see if I can't see how this is going to go. That should go like that. Still catching hell with my thumb. Okay. That is on. I'm not sure what that is. We'll figure that out. Okay. Easy breezy. So. I'm not going to put the screws back in just yet. I want to make sure that the decoder works and everything. So I'm going to set that to the side. And I'm going to button the tender back up. This tender is very, very heavy. I'm really actually surprised just how heavy this tender is. I'm kind of like blown away by it, to be honest with you. And